New at 6, tonight's conversations in Columbus continue and take us back to just before the holidays when I sat down with Governor Mike DeWine at the governor's residence in Bexley. He spoke about the state of education and the early results from the ReadOhio initiative, which focuses on the science of reading. In his 2023 State of the State, the governor told the General Assembly that 40% of all Ohio third grade students are not proficient in reading. Now, almost 1 year later, schools around the state are working to change that through the ReadOhio initiative, which places an emphasis on the science behind reading. DeWine's administration launched the program in August, just before the start of school.
Talk about the efforts your office is putting in to bring those literacy rates up, and can you explain a little bit more to someone who might not be aware how important the science of reading is?
Science of reading is really something that's evolved over the years, and literally scientists studying how people learn to read, how they process things. And while we've tried a lot of different things, the science of reading points us to really going back to what many of us learned when we were in school, and that is how you sound words out, how you put words together.
DeWine says in this short time since schools shifted to the science of reading techniques, it's been a positive return.
What we got from the teachers was pretty clear. Look, I was somewhat skeptical about doing this. That's not how I was taught, but as soon as we started doing it, it was like turning a light bulb on, and we saw more and more kids do better. And so the teachers are the real true believers in this.
Safety remains a top priority for DeWine when it comes to education, and that doesn't just mean in the classroom. It extends all the way to the transportation to and from school.
We had a couple of tragic bus accidents, one in Dayton at the beginning of the school year, one with a charter bus on I-70 near Columbus this year involving students. Obviously, these are each their own instance, but is there something that you think can be done to maybe bring this to a little bit of a halt?
We put together a working group consisting of people who are public safety experts, some just citizens who are very interested in this. We also have on that group a bus driver, a school bus driver, and they're set to come back to me and to the public with recommendations right after the first of the year. So we're going to take those recommendations and we're going to try to implement them.
Would you be a proponent of putting seatbelts on buses?
I'm going to wait to see what this group says. They've really had some good public meetings, and they've heard different points of view about this. This is, as you know, something that's been debated in this country for decades. Do we have seatbelts on buses? I'm going to wait to see what they say, and then we'll kind of go from there. I think, though, that it's really important for your viewers and everyone, all of us, to remember that when you put your child on a bus in the morning or you put a grandchild on a bus, it's still the safest way to get to school.
DeWine says additional suggestions from the group could include adding more safety features to buses upon purchase by the school districts. Depending on the exact results, DeWine told me he would consider asking the General Assembly to provide districts with the funding needed to increase the safety of transporting kids to and from school. Hi, I'm Dylan Cleland. Thanks for watching, and here's another video to check out, and be sure to subscribe to our channel.